Wasted youth is becoming a common phenomenon. There are many people I've heard, I can't tell you how many people have told me once they've gotten into their 30s, Corbin, don't waste your time, don't waste your youth, because those are years you can never get back. Pay attention to the small things, try to have more fun, try to learn more, try to do more, stretch yourself, because once life hits, it hits hard, right? You can't be wasting your youth. And you clicked on this video because you know you are wasting a large chunk of your life. I get it, bro. I get it. So am I. I don't think I'm near what I could do, right? But at least I've seen it, and I think that's a first step, which is what we're gonna dive into in this video, exploring how wasting your youth manifests, how it damages your life and potential, and how much you can learn by paying attention to the time that you waste. Now, this video isn't going to be mostly about time. I want to talk about the things that we do that don't serve us, the things that we do that don't help us, especially as young people. Now, I'm 18. I'm young. And the first thing you can think of when you talk about young people and wasting time is social media, right? But that isn't the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to talk about how we waste our time, why we waste our time, and how we can learn and move forward and quit doing that, right? Okay, so social media, of course, the big giant, the big time-wasting machine is something that all young people have to deal with. It's right in front of our faces. It's hard to escape. We need cell phones to communicate. Oh. And stuff. Whoa. Whoa, that's crazy. Oh. That's insane. Whoa. That could have fully damaged my camera, bro. That could have fully destroyed my setup. It's a guy. I just made a video about how social media kills. Basically telling you guys and myself, because I keep saying that I make these videos for me as well, to I was telling you guys to basically go touch grass. See, this is the type of thing that happens when you touch grass. Adventures await. Have it on footage. That's crazy. I thought the whole tree was coming down. That's insane. Anyway, we're back at it. We're going to talk about those things and how social media really does play a huge role in us wasting our time, wasted youth, right? Time wasted can never be regained. And that's one thing my teachers told me over and over again, right? The people I respected when I was growing up between the ages of like 4 and 14. I remember hearing that all the time, every day. Time wasted can never be regained. Now, life is very dynamic. There are so many things you could do with your life, so many experiences you could have, so much fun you could have, so much adventures you could go on. And when you spend the majority of your time looking at a screen, getting lost in the virtual, right? Getting lost in a non-reality, you waste your life, man. And those are times and years you can never get back. You know, I was thinking about my elementary school years and how we would play soccer all the time. And there was this best friend I had, let's call him Joseph. And I loved Joseph to death, man. He was my boy and I was his boy. We'd play soccer every day and we'd go to practice and we'd have different girls that we'd like and we'd talk about them. And it's just so nostalgic thinking back because we had so much fun then, man. We were in the moment. couldn't afford cell phones. We didn't have any of that stuff. I grew up in a different country. So it was rural, poverty stricken. We often skip lunches to save and get something else that we, glue for football cleats and stuff, just random things like that. But it was adventurous, right? And those are the things you get when you live in the moment. Those are the experiences you get to have when you're existing in real life. Now, I can't imagine what it would be like or how I'd remember my childhood if all I did was sit around and play video games or be on social media. That's just me. Of course, everyone's different. But at least I didn't waste those years. I lived them fully. And I love it, right? The memory of those years, precious. Absolutely precious to me. And life can be full for you. Life can be full. Listen, you have a conscience, and the reason you have a conscience is so that you can go on the right path, right? Whenever you feel your conscience gnawing at you, saying that, Johnny, this is fun and all, but you really should be doing this. Go do that thing. For the sake of your future self and your future happiness, go do that thing. Because the time you have now, you won't get it back. You see, you can always make money. You can always have fun. You can always do certain things, but you can't get back your time. Time wasted can never be regained. And you need to build in your youth. Of course, have fun. You can have some fun in your youth that you can't have when you're 85. Go have fun. Do it all. Right? But that's the point. Do it all. Spend time with the people you love. Take risks. Go do those things. Right? You could change your life. You have to believe it. But when you're stuck, neck down, angled down, which is probably going to affect your bone structure in your 80s. But that's up to you. But when you're stuck neck down, looking at a freaking screen, you can't do those things, man. You can't do those things. And of course, there are many things against us, right? Companies are trying to grab our attention, steal our attention left, right, and center. But you still have a brain. And it is your life. It's your responsibility to do something about it. And hopefully this video invigorates you, makes you feel as if you have some sort of control. You can do it. You can do it. You see, life and nature is dynamic, but it's up to you to change it. You can still change it. It's dynamic, but you are part of nature, and you are part of the dynamics that is a part of nature. So change it, influence it, bend it, shift it, right? You have the power to do that, man. And if you want to change your life, get to it. Do it now. The time is now. There's this Chinese proverb that goes, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. Second best time is right now. And that's a story of youth. That's a story of convenience, right? Being wise with time. You don't want to waste your youth. I promise you. I promise you. It will haunt you. I often think about things that I wish I did when I was younger, so I'd have those skills in my arsenal now. If I had the opportunity to participate in martial arts when I was younger, I would definitely have taken that up, man. Because now I'd have that in my arsenal. It would have buttressed me as a person now, today, right? And that's the gift of youth. You can invest in your future self now, right? Don't squander that. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Don't be a victim. Don't be your own victim, right? Because if you waste your life, you're both the victim and the predator. So get to work. Do the things you know you should and make the changes you know you should. Don't waste your youth. This is Corporate Conversations. Thank you for watching. Seek on. Seek on.